Welcome to our channel. Today we how to restore properties and relations in Notion Project Tracker, detailed guide step by step clearly. Begin by opening your Notion workspace and navigating to the project tracker you wish to restore. Identify the sections where properties and relations need restoration. To restore a property, click on the header of the relevant column. In the drop-down menu, select Property Type. Choose the appropriate property type to match the data you want to track. If you need to add a new property, click on the plus icon next to the last column. Name the new property according to its function in the project tracker. Use descriptive names to ensure clarity for all team members. Next, to restore relations, locate the column intended for the relation. Click on the column header and again select Property Type. This time, choose Relation from the list. After selecting relation, link it to the database you wish to connect. Ensure that the correct database is chosen to maintain proper connections. Confirm the relation settings to ensure that the data flows correctly between the two databases. If multiple relations are needed, repeat the process for as many columns as necessary. Once you have set up the properties and relations, review the structure of your project tracker. Adjust any settings or properties as needed for optimal organization. Test the newly restored properties and relations by entering sample data. Check that the data is linking properly between the databases. Make any final adjustments to the layout for enhanced readability. Ensure all changes are saved before closing the project tracker. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Log out when you finish, especially on shared devices, to keep your account and payment in. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.